What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of DT Podcast. How is everybody doing today? I dusted the stuff off last weekend, guys. I still got shit to say, you know what I mean? I'm going to try and make time. I don't know what the fucking deal is. I'm busy. I told you guys so many times before I'm busy, and I don't want to sound like I'm that guy, but I am that guy. I have no time to do a podcast. Apart from last week when I actually had a bit of time. So I decided to get back on, dust off the equipment, and here I am. What do you guys want to talk about, guys? What do you guys want to hear? Do you want to hear a ranting about phones at concerts? I was at a concert last week, and I'm tall, right? I am tall, but I had to negotiate my head around so many goddamn iPhones, man. It was depressing. People live streaming on Instagram, people holding their phone up, recording the whole thing. One guy had it recording or held up, but not recording or taking a picture. It's depressing, guys. It's the stupidity of humankind or mankind, because I'm not going to let Justin Trudeau win that one. Human beings have disappointed on a regular basis. It's one of the main reasons why they write ambulance backwards on an actual ambulance, because before people would look in the rear view mirror and go, what the hell is that? Is that I don't know. Its lights are going. It looks like an ambulance, actually. So they had to write it backwards so that the mirror view, someone could read ambulance. Think about that. Or the fact that people have you got to write, do not consume this product like it's a cleaning product for your kitchen or your bathroom, and the signs on it say the consumption of this product may lead to your death. Okay, well, I kind of knew that when I bought it, but whatever. But that's just 2024, right, guys? I watch and I listen to a lot of Jordan Peterson. I know a lot of people don't agree with him. I know a lot of people call him like racist, misogynist, all the left wing Democratic crap. When they don't agree, they just kind of like pin you with that. Um, so then, if you're called that, you know you're doing something right. But he says if you're gonna come at someone with a problem, by God, you better come with a solution too. If you're talking to your partner, if you're talking to your boss, if you're talking to a friend, you've got this issue, you've got this problem. Well, don't come at someone and just say, there's a problem. Maybe come at them with some solutions. And here I am with you guys today, telling you about the solutions that I have come up with. This is a short episode, guys. Don't expect to be sitting here now for like, an hour, like a Joe Rogan podcast or something. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but I have figured out the world's problems, guys. And it starts with the most poignant positions in modern day media, news, social media, general topics, word of mouth. And I'm here to present the solutions, right? I'm here to give you a solution so that we can move forward in society and not be so hateful and disrespectful to each other, to strangers, to people online. And I'm very proud of the work that I've put in for this. So, um, forgive me if this is offensive, but I don't care. Um, I have officially added straight people to the LGBTQRST alphabet club. I have officially added straight people to that group. It happened at midnight last night, and I'm very proud of the work that I put in. I'm working diligently with members of that community to just help them become more inclusive. To the straight man. We get a lot of flack. I don't want to play victims or anything like that, but yeah, we seem to be kind of blamed for a lot, and you know, it's just not becoming of the community. So I have added straight people to that community. We work now together to be more inclusive to everybody, and we work together. We work together to move on in society as a group and not a divisive uh, subsections of human beings, of mankind. Or is mankind offensive? No, it's not, because we've transcended those boundaries, guys. We're moving on. We're moving forth. The previous divisions no longer affect us. What's that Kamala Harris phrase? We move forward unburdened by what has been. The one that she repeats in all of her speeches to sound intelligent, like she's talking to a bunch of kindergarten students. So that's one solution that I have been successful in implementing. So straight people are now part of the Alphabet Club. Is that the S? LGBTQ? Yeah, we've just added S, straight. You're welcome, guys. Thank you very much. It's too early for a beer. We've added white people to people of color. We have added the white person to the subsection people of color. So when people throw their hands up and want to throw the race card, I'm a person, as a person of color, guess what? White is now a color. So we're people of color. So that's what we need to do. We take all of the sections of society that have subdivisions and we just bring everybody together, guys. Isn't that the great political speech prior to elections? We need to come together and stop, meanwhile, I'm about to insult the opposite side for not agreeing with me and then build up my side and ending with, and because of our children and our children's children. Okay, so now we stop that. Okay, so now white people are now part of people of color, because white is a color. Okay. Oh my God, he's racist. No, I'm not. I'm simply saying we need to come together. And that's what we're going to do. And this is part of my 4-point plan. It's so damaging to society when we talk like this, because we need to stay together. They need us to divide and we need to stay together, right? So straight people are now part of LGBTQ Alphabet Club. White people are now part of people of color. So we can all just stop with the racist comments, okay? Because it's all media hype bullshit anyway, right? Like the second anybody says something to me about race, I'm like, oh, it's not true. And then you got to go and explain yourself by giving examples of when you were not racist, or you have other peoples of other colors friends. Not from now on, my friends. Not from now on. We are now one. We are now one. Apart from genders, because no matter how much we try and bring that together, and the way that works, it's like there are two genders. Oh, but now there are one. Now there's 1,374. No, let's keep that as it is. That's point 3. We keep the gender topic separate. We keep male and female, masculine and feminine. And that's it. Are we clear on that? The first 2 points, we're bringing us all together. The second 2 points, we just stay in our own sides. There are men here. There are women here. There are men who dress like women here. There are women who dress like men here. But we just stay with the 2. I'm good with that. I do not negotiate with terrorists. I do not advocate for cults. Okay, that's point 3. And point 4, a strong America is a strong world. America was at its strongest when Joe Biden was not in power. We can make the argument that you don't like Donald Trump. We can make the argument that Obama didn't do what he said he was going to do. Look into it. Guantanamo Bay, you're fucking killing me. Are you serious? Obama? So we're just going to give him a pass because of the color of his skin and he said he was Superman? Not a chance. Look into it, right? There is arguments that America was at its strongest under George Bush Jr. And there was arguments that America was strong under Bill Clinton. Republican, Democrat, guys in the middle. The media played a lot into that. But a strong America is a strong world. And right now, America is at its weakest and the world is in shit. Oh, Joe Biden, he's doing a very good job, but let's focus on Trump in the courts. No, let's focus on Joe Biden fucking it all up. All right? And now with the prominent fucking Palestine and Israel and Ukraine and Russia, and it's all media, news, kids, hospitals, schools. Like we're talking about that, but the shit is happening up here. But no one's willing to talk about that. Next time you want to have a bit of a laugh and you hear someone go pro-Palestine, ask them the history. Ask them anything prior to 1990 on Palestine and Israel, and watch their souls fucking crumble in the rubble. They don't know anything about it. They just see it now on social media and they're like, yeah, let's repost these horrible videos and pictures of kids in hospitals maimed, because that's what we need to do. We need to post that on social media. Okay, you fucking dumbasses. That aside, my fourth point to fix the world is a strong America. But here's what we do. We unite everybody. We unite everybody. We get the 45th president of these United States back into the White House, Donald J. Trump. We have his vice president as Joe Biden. And we unite everybody under the one flag. How about that? Check it out. Run it through your head. What would that not achieve? There's my olive branch. Like all of my other fucking olive branches. I've got olive branches in my garden that I'm sick of growing. Donald Trump back in the White House, and his vice president is Joseph Biden, for however long he's got left. You're telling me, you run those numbers, you're telling me he doesn't do a good job. You're telling me that they don't sit in the back office, the Oval Office, is it? Or the Situation Room, and don't sit down and go, okay, how would Republicans handle this? How would Democrats handle this? Let's come together. Let's figure out a solution and let's fix the world. How about that? We fix the world by fucking uniting everybody. Everybody wins. I think that this podcast needs to be shared on all of your social medias. Facebook it. Instagram story it. Copy the link on YouTube and type link in when you're posting it on your stories. Tell your friends about it. Look at the solutions and tell me, is this guy taking the piss or is this guy fucking serious? We unite everybody under the same flag, under the same fucking species, under the same banner. Although there are two genders and we keep that separate, everything else unites. And we fix the world one vote at a time. All right? How about that? Guys, thank you very much for listening. Thank you for getting this far. Thank you for tuning back in. I know it's been a while. I know I've had a good bit of a break. I'm very busy. Work, family life. I'm back boxing. Life is very busy. I don't have a lot of time for this. But when I do, I'll do my best to make it as fun and as entertaining as possible. But right now, we need to fix the world. We need to come together. We need to unite under the one banner, apart from genders. Thank you very much. Hit me with a like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram. The links are in the description. Love you all. I'm out. Rock and roll. Peace.